let's go and take a bus ride. This is perhaps the strangest bus I've ever been on. I'm here at Fuji Speedway, about to take part in something they call Circuit Safari. But looking out, this is a really bizarre experience for me because I've driven down a lot of pit lanes in my life and in a lot of different vehicles, but I know I can hear just behind us there is a car trying to come out of the pit lane at the same time as this, and he's just passed us coming out of the pit lane. And we're at the end of the straight as we come out, which is at 300 kph for the top cars, maybe more in the top GT500s. And I'm looking over my shoulder to see who's coming because, well, that was just a GT3 car. It's scary, this, actually. I'm a bit scared. Out there at the moment are all the cars practicing for the NISMO Grand Prix, which is all the GT300s, GT500s, all the GT3 champions. And just coming past us now is the #1 Motul Alltech GT-R 2016 car. Beautiful one of all the historics are out as well. There is one of the GT3 cars. You go through periods where there's nothing on the track, and then suddenly you hear a noise behind you and boom. I was always the annoying kid at school who would lean forward on the bus and talk to whoever's in front. I'm going to see who's in front on this bus. Who's this?
Hey, Sam, what are you doing here?
Mike Carcamo. It's our boss. What do you think of this entirely odd and strange concept as the GT500 drives by?
I think it's way better than being in a surf safari or in Africa. This is my kind of safari.
And I think a lot of these beasts are a lot rarer than the ones you'd find in Africa, and fortunately most of them are not extinct. We had a brilliant drive-by just then from one of the historics giving us a wave, and I can see what's coming next, and that's going to be a bit of a sight as well. Now, GT500 cars are of LMP1 speed, and sitting on a coach, this is a normal coach that you might take to work or to a train station or something like that, or on a school trip. And so you really get to appreciate the relative speed difference between a race car, one of the old GT500s there, and a coach. Well, that was the end of our 2 laps of Fuji Speedway in a coach, and while the beginning was a little bit scary, a little bit bewildering, I don't want to stop, I want to keep going. This is absolutely fantastic, and a concept that, whilst is really only a Japanese thing, should be introduced across motorsport in the world. And this is almost my plea to the rest of the world. We need more Circuit Safari. It's fantastic.